Hey guys, it's episode 49 of Alex's Day Off. That's right, episode 49, Alex's Day Off. I've been traveling for 8 months in my Jeep. Beautiful home. I love it. And recounting Monday, October 2nd. Yeah. I woke up in Kansas City. I thought I was going to, stay there and take some photos of there was a lot of graffiti and stuff. I was gonna do that, and then I was like, no, I want to go to the zoo. So I looked up how much the zoo was in Kansas City, and it was like $15 to go to their zoo. Well, really I wanted to go to an art gallery, but then like that was closed. It's free, but it's closed until Wednesday. I'm like, I'm not staying here until Wednesday. And then I was like, well, maybe a zoo will be cool today. And then it was like, no, $15 zoo. So I decided to drive 3.5 hours to go to St. Louis because their zoo is free and it was open until 5, and I was going to get there around 2. So I was like, yeah, definitely don't need more than 3 hours at a zoo. So I left. Got a really small taste of Kansas City. It was really fun. I think I kind of threw myself into let's have fun, it's Sunday. And yesterday I was not in that mood at all. I slept, fell asleep really early because it got so hot in my car the day before. It is 80 to 90 degrees here now, so when I go to sleep, I can only sleep until 8 a.m. or 9, which is almost no excuse for going to sleep at 11 and waking up at 8, which is, that's more than 8 hours. I'm probably sleeping too much. But I toss and turn, and my sleep, the nights that I have slept are getting, I think, a little bit more disturbed, just because I'm kind of weirded out by sleeping outside in neighborhoods so much, and I'm 3 days from retirement right now, and it's this really terrible point in my trip. I don't know, I'm losing confidence or in some depression. Anyways, all I basically did, I went to the zoo, forgot my SD card in my car, so I didn't get to take any photos. And I was like, I am going to go through the zoo, and then I'm going to go out of the zoo, I'm going to get my SD card, I'm going to come back in the zoo, I'm going to take some photos. So I go through half the zoo, I get my SD card, they lock the gate 45 minutes before the zoo was going to close. And I was like, what? But I'm guessing it's just so they don't let in more people than they can handle or kick out. They gotta systematically probably have to move people to the gate, sweep them out. So I took some outdoor photos. I went up to the art museum, and they have some sculptures outside, so I took some photos of that and basically watched the moon rise. The sun, you don't really see the sun setting, but you see the moon rising, which was really cool, and really nice colors. Took a lot of photos of this statue of St. Louis, or I think it was I guess it was depicting St. Louis, the saint. But I mean, I didn't read too much into it. That was my assumption. I'm just gonna stick to it. The art museum is in this beautiful building. They have some outdoor sculptures. So I went over there, and then I juggled too, because I really wanted to juggle. And it's I get to slip into a meditative state when I'm juggling sometimes, and I've been keeping myself from meditating. I don't know why. I think it's just I feel really busy all the time. But I'm not really doing, I'm just in the state of not doing anything. I feel I'm not doing anything. And like yesterday, I said I was gonna like set some goals. I'm not setting very many goals. I'm pretty much just breaking the goals that I set for myself on my daily basis. Just like still eating very poorly. Like my stomach hurts. Well, it doesn't hurt. It's just like this tension on my stomach that I didn't feel before. Before, I almost never felt full. I just felt like sustained and fine. And then I mix in some of this food sometimes and it was alright. Like I just felt the same sustained and fine. And now I feel like empty. Or just like, I don't know, I don't know what's going on. So I really get to eat better food soon. I'm guessing that this isn't going to go away with me continuously eating junk food. Yeah, and I don't want to eat any more raw food because I'm being a baby. And because like hummus and carrots cost more than a fucking pizza. It's kind of depressing. I mean, I spent $1 on lunch today. Where I spent like $5 on breakfast. Because breakfast was vegetables. And lunch was McDonald's. Yeah, so that's a little weird. And, anyways, St. Louis. Kind of ended how I ended my trip. Like the zoo stuff that I did is coming up next. I don't know why I didn't really speak into this at all, but like zoo stuff's coming up next. Totally saw like these Galapagos turtles having sex, which was like weird that I filmed it, but I mean it was kind of the highlight of my day. It was just like really awkward. It threw me into this like weird way of looking at like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, why am I watching turtles having sex? This is stupid. Like, and then I started thinking about like all these animals in captivity, and the elephant like looked sad, and he was just like throwing dust on himself, looking sad, and I was like watching him throwing dust on himself, looking sad, and then he like took crap and got a giant erection. Like giant, huge elephant erection. Like, he took a dump, got an erection, got a little video of that, which was also super weird. Like, I was just like thinking about like how fucked up it is. Like, does he know that he's in captivity? It's like, I know that he was probably injured in the wild, so he couldn't go back to the wild, or he would just die. And I think zoos are a great like research center for animal care and like gives societies like animals to look at and say like, wow, we're fucking up the planet, like maybe we should stop. Well, I say this as my Jeep's running so I can get the sweet AC. It's a little bit warm outside, so I need the AC just to keep myself at a nice regulated comfortable temperature. Anyway, so I was looking at that and I was like feeling pretty depressed, and then he took a dump and got an erection, and I was like, maybe I just have to look at the small things in life that make me happy, and just, you know, look at the things that bring me joy, and be happy that I'm happy, that I'm able to be happy. It's like, I don't know. And then anyways, I had other thoughts today about the zoo because I went back on Wednesday. But that's for another time. Go look at some clips. There's an elephant dick in there. It's like ridiculous. My day was so weird. Yay, more turtles. I'm creating really depressing stories in my head while watching this elephant eat. Watching him throw dust on himself and stuff. It's like, ugh. Man.
Oh, there it is, right there. Oh, wait a minute. It's not a blanket or look there. Look at that big elephant. You see that elephant right there? Look at it. That's a big elephant right there. Okay.
So I'm at the St. Louis Zoo right now, and I was like getting all depressed because I was looking at this elephant, and it was like looked sad in this cage in like his captivity area, and I was feeling bad for him. And then like he like took a dump and got an erection, and then like was eating grass, and he was just like, yeah, like just enjoying the little things in life. So I don't know, maybe he was going through the same thing I was going through, like just being depressed. But then, you know, sometimes it's nice to just relax and take a dump, just feel good about life. Just have to share that. I don't know, that doesn't seem very good when I'm saying it out loud, but whatever. Sometimes I forget to calm down and still my mind and be conscious to the things that I'm doing. Do them because I enjoy them, not because I need to do them, but because I get to do them. It's such a strange day. I don't feel comfortable where my attitude is like, I gotta get home, I gotta go, I'm fucked up, I'm failing, like I'm crashing right now. And it's taking a lot for me to not like buckle, and I get to figure everything out, and I get to enjoy figuring out my life and how I want to, do everything in it. So this is nice just to sit for a second. I am getting swept up into like a rat race, like go, go, go. I feel like I'm spinning my wheels and going nowhere, so I get to like take inventory and evaluate and recommit and structure myself. I think it's going to help out a lot. Alright guys, love you.